I would like to invite Tim Hughes up to speak.
It's me again. I'm going to skip over the part about I hate losing. I am so sick of it. I want to win. And I want to tell you guys something that you probably don't know. I spend a lot of time over at the Capitol. And a couple of years ago, I kept seeing this guy walking around all the time. And he was kind of like me because he was always stamping his feet and he was always going, "God, what are they doing now? How stupid are these people?" And I became wonderful, wonderful friends with Tim Hughes. And I use his stuff on the radio all the time. You should sign up for his emails. It's absolutely fantastic. I have so much respect for Tim. I know he will be the very best ever representative. I know he can beat Carolyn Lane. I know he can beat her. I'm willing to door knock with all of you guys too to get out. And I'm a really fun door knocker too. And I just wish every district in the state of Minnesota was lucky enough to have such an excellent, excellent candidate. One of the stories I tell on the radio all the time is his lit material last year used to be the Constitution. What a concept. The Constitution has been trampled for a long time now, and you guys are so lucky. I don't know if, because I'm from the other side of the district, if I can nominate you, so I think you should technically have people from there nominate you.
It's already been nominated.
Or, yeah.
The committee nominated
So
him.
we're good. Oh, you guys are lucky. Vote Tim.
First cheerleading group we had. I was going to get Obama's teleprompter, but he wouldn't give it to me. That's the best I can do for jokes. Instead, I got Sarah Palin's notes. So I got to put my glasses on. I'm trying something different today. I usually get up there and pound on the pulpit and all that good stuff, but I'm going to try something different. So if I flop this, you'll have to just forgive me. You'll be the first ones. I'm going to try to get this better at this. Glasses, good. Burning up that clock. Where's the time? Here's on my staff, so I got a little more time if I need it.
No, you don't.
Stickler, where did that come from? Anyway, just so you guys know, when you get me elected to the state capitol, today you got an example of what I will be doing at the state capitol. Anybody miss what I did today? When I talked about the vote, when the vote was off, and I stood up and said, "I'm sorry, folks." That's what you're paying for to get me at the state capitol. It doesn't come free and cheap. We got a budget of about 40 to 50 grand that we need to spend the next 8 months, and that's not because I like spending money. It's because that's what it's going to take to get our name this name saturated in the district. The people don't know who Carolyn is. They're going to the state capitol to vote for Tim. Or going to the voting in November to vote for Tim. On our table out here, it's still out there. There's some of our literature pieces that we're going to get, that we're going to buy when we got money. Excuse me. I just want to tell you a couple of things today. One is participation. So I'm taking notes. I don't do this very well. Participation. We got to participate, and I made the choice on your behalf to go on the state capitol. That's the ultimate sacrifice for a district, is to send somebody that will go. You guys have a variety of opportunities in the next 8 months, 7 months. You can give, you can be involved in a campaign, you can door knock if you want to, you can ride the bus with me, which is a riot for all of you that haven't tried it. It's a lot of fun. Especially when you got Mona. She's one of these sales ladies that can talk about an Eskimo into buying ice or whatever it is. That's Mona. So I want to just let you guys know you can participate, and you need to. We need to get out there and let people know. House parties. Everybody, you guys live someplace? Everybody lives someplace in the district? We need to have house parties. Lori, right here, she's in charge of our house parties. So talk to her about setting up a house party. Invite all your Democrat, Republican, Independent friends over, and I'll come over and talk to them. But we need to do this. We need to get out in the street and out in the neighborhood. I ran into a guy at a SEGA convention, a SEGA fundraiser a couple weeks ago, and he said, "Yeah, you came by last year in your bus." And he's all excited. He's a Democrat, and he's a union man like me. And he goes, "I've been telling all my friends," he goes, "I got a bunch of Democrats at work that are listening to Rush going back." He said, "I've been working on everybody for a year." He's burning up down his neighborhood, up and down his block. And I go, "Where did you get all excited now?" He goes, he said, "Well, you had me at hello." which is, and of course Nadine's sitting there laughing at me, but anyway, another thing too, I was going to talk about our Constitution, our Founding Fathers. The more research and reading I do, that I never got in school, and neither did most people, is that our Founding Fathers were blessed and gifted and actually acknowledged that we have a Creator and that we are blessed and subject to that Creator. And our Constitution reflects those principles. We have obligations and responsibilities in our civic life and our spiritual life. And some will tell you that story, but that's one of my stump speeches. But anyway, our Founding Fathers, I want to tell you, we need to reread. We need to re-educate ourselves. Because you can't talk or articulate to other people if you don't know what you're talking about. So the more I read, the more I'm finding out, wow, I'm ignorant. And it's embarrassing. But the fun part is everybody I'm talking to is more ignorant than I am, so it makes it really easy. And then our Constitution. It's been trampled. It's being trampled this weekend, illegally. And I don't know what's going to happen on Sunday, but that health care bill, I almost, like Obama getting elected for president, I almost hope the health care bill passes, because you know what, folks, this is the kind of thing that's taking to wake us up. We don't get it. We're not waking up fast enough. You guys all here, I'm not talking about you guys, I'm talking about the 37,896 other people who aren't here today. We're in trouble in this country. And it's taking this kind of activity to wake us up. We're not, and that's unfortunate, but I got mixed feelings about this health care, but if it passes, we can always re-elect people who will repeal it. One of my goals at the state capitol when I get down there is to start repealing. You may see me have 400 or 500 bills introduced, and I'm going to do it, but I need your help to get down there and stand in front of these committees and testify, because what happens at the state capitol is the lobbyists are down there. And they're having a field day, because we aren't down there. I saw 17 bills in 45 minutes passed a couple weeks ago, or a week and a half ago. 17 bills. And it was a shame, the bills. They were embarrassing. And the Republicans barely gave a whimper in a protest. And they were all lobbyists. I was the only citizen down there. No. Peter was down there with me. 2 citizens and a room full of lobbyists, introducing bills and getting passed through out of committee. So I just want to encourage you guys. It's a long, tough road. It's not easy. Our Founding Fathers sacrificed and gave up everything that they were willing to give up everything. We have to be willing to do that too, or our republic's not going to survive. It's going to take us getting serious, and that means we're going to have to sacrifice. It means we have to teach our kids. There's no kids here today. I sent letters out to 5 schools, 28 teachers, civics teachers, and said, it's free. Bring your kids. You know what? How many showed up today? 0. 0 out of 27 teachers in 5 schools that were invited to come to this thing for free today. And these are civic teachers. These aren't math teachers. This is what I'm saying. We got a lot of work to do it. We don't have 10 years, 5 years to do this. We have to do it now. So I want to say thank you all so much. I hope I get your support. I hope my competition doesn't beat me. So I hope I get a support today, and thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.